asking the hard-hitting questions you want answers to, but mostly just drifting off and staring blankly at the wall. It's the Big Biz Show with Russ and Sully.
Sully here, Nailz there. Big Biz Show, bigbizshow.com. Maybe we should fix that.
I'm rebuilding my website.
RussIsFunny.com because...
RussIsFatandBald.com was taken.
Should I go through the cavalcade of Rusty Nailz websites in front of our digital marketing expert?
I wouldn't.
I think we are. Don't you think? Okay, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
already want to kill myself.
Okay, there's 3 websites that Rusty Nailz is involved in. AuctioneerRuss.com. RussIsFunny.com.
Okay.
And LiveHighLive.com.
Yeah, that's mine too.
Which is a semi-humorous look at the world of cannabis.
Thank you.
And the business. Let's take a look at RussIsFunny.com because RussIsFatandBald.com is taken.
Oh,
Do you guys not have these up? Okay, if I get it up before you do.
beg your pardon?
RussIsFunny.com.
Yeah.
The reason and by the way, Eric Brandt is okay, there's RussIsFunny.com. Okay.
There's my clients.
Okay.
Qatar. They love me over there.
The guest just left, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Fox Business. There we go.
okay. RussIsFunny.com. Now look at AuctioneerRuss.com. There it is. Oh, gee, it's so different.
I am the web designer.
No, what's the other one called? A Live High Live. Is that a website?
No. Anchorman 2.
Anchorman 2, T-O-O.
Yeah.
Anchorman, like the movie Anchorman 2.
Okay, that one needs a little work.
Are you the web designer?
Yeah.
Eric Brandt, Fifth Gear marketing CEO. Is it worth spending a little bit of money sometimes on the website when you're trying to get hired from it? Is that a yes?
That's absolutely.
This is 2 against 1.
I'm just saying, you are very talented. I've been with you for a long time. I laugh at everything you do.
But I
watch you and I go to your shows. People are dying in the audience, and I'm realizing. The fact you can get even one client off of those crappy websites. No. How much business have you?
I am not working.
I was going to say, you get business because people know you for 30 years in the business.
But I'm saying with someone like that, Fifth Gear Marketing could get me, at least take a look.
Okay, so what would
I don't think people are seeing it.
Okay, let's face it.
Yeah.
You've got a stand-up comedian auctioneer here. Mm-hmm. You've got clients that are big companies. You've got clients that are small cottage industries. Mm-hmm. I know there's not a one-size-fit-all, but there must be metrics that apply to everybody, correct?
Absolutely.
Talk about that a little bit.
Again, cost per lead, right?
Okay.
How much are you spending to get an actual lead?
Hold on, I can tell you.
0. I don't know who to spend it on, though. That's because I look at the whole thing and
that's a great point.
I'm throwing my money over here, and I should have been over here. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, me too.
Initially.
So how do you determine that? When you say, okay, I'm willing to spend a budget of, I don't know what a normal business would say, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, whatever. Yeah. And if they spend $500 or $1,000, they should probably expect $1,000 or $2,000, right? Coming back, is that right?
Absolutely, that's absolutely accurate, right? And again, you go back to the metrics of how much should I be spending on a customer, and then what is that customer's lifetime value to my business? Right, very simply.
See,
how much are people spending with me?
Doesn't he make you feel less about yourself?
Yes, I told you.
In a lot of different ways.
And then you showed my websites.
I think it's good.
I might cuss. I might keep our editor here late.
What have you seen? I mean, let's face it. The word iPhone was not in our lexicon 10 years ago, and the word iPad wasn't in our lexicon 7 years ago. What have you seen different based upon the mobile sort of thing? Because, I mean, internet is one thing. That's basically air now. Right? It's the mobile device. Everything's going to this, correct? Or
absolutely. No, you're absolutely right. And what we've seen is the microdization of everything, right? The focus is no longer on what information am I showing my customers. It's how is that process set up for my customers to flow through my website?
Yeah.
How do I lead them and get their interest in one informational piece and then drive them to the conversion point that I'm actually trying to get them to
make a purchase or whatever. More information.
I think what's interesting too is the sheer amount of traffic that's out there now. Oh, yeah. I mean, look at our business. I mean, our business being, infotainment, if anything, right? And even though we have some of the top guests in the planet that you would recognize, and even the best experts, just like yourself, honestly though, there's a lot of places you can go to get information. Now, how do you? I mean, it's the same thing about our business as it is with a doctor, a lawyer, a dry cleaner. It's how do you get them to stand out in the crowd, right? Because it's all about clutter at this point. Yeah. Is there a scientific way to do that? I mean, is there a way around that sort of problem?
Yeah, I got a great example for you. Okay, and it's called long tail versus short tail keywords. Okay, so we're talking about organic search, the free stuff that you can get, that anybody can get.
Comedian, hire a comedian, or
Well, everyone
auctioneer,
shows
for
up.
example.
Yeah.
Great. So that's a great example, right? So the difference between somebody searching for a comedian, right? They could be saying, who's playing in my town?
Right.
Who's funny? How do I become one?
Right.
What do they
Okay.
pay? You don't really have much intent in the purchase of that
Right.
keyword query
Right.
versus training to become a comedian or
Local comedy shows or yeah.
perfect, right? That's a longer tail keyword. Something
Yeah.
along that, searching for that keyword isn't searching as frequently, so there's a lot less volume for that keyword, but the intent is higher, and therefore
Right.
they convert at a higher rate.
Okay, so let me see if I can describe this to you in a way. So many people think in terms of, we're not just business, we're business and lifestyle. And then there's the sports category for entertaining. Everyone thinks, if you listen to sports radio or business radio, everyone's listening to it. In reality, a very small amount of the total audience, like we were the #1 business show in this country and we only pulled a 2 share
Yeah.
versus an average morning show pulling a 7 or 8 share. The difference is the people watching us
Broader.
and listening to us and the people watching and listening to sports have more money. It's a revenue-based model versus a radio. Is that sort of the same thing you're talking about there in a different sort of category?
Absolutely. You're looking at purchasing intent, right? I would much rather have
no
a
idea.
lot fewer traffic or a lot fewer visitors that are all converting at a higher rate
Yeah,
than
right.
working and then trying to decipher between all that data of who's visiting and why
That's
they're
the
not
Steve
converting.
Martin joke. I'm doing one show, $5 million a ticket. That's all I need.
But the point is, but what are you talking about? The people that want to throw that giant net out there into the giant internet and saying,
Yeah.
look, it's such a big net, you only need that many people to come in. But that's not really true. You still have to target, don't you?
Yeah.
You do. I mean, in order to make the best use of your money, you should always have some metrics behind it. And
Right.
that's the beauty of digital marketing. It's all quantifiable.
Okay.
Right? If you're not quantifying it, then you're really not doing it the right way.
Oh, more thinking.
Before
I
we
gotta
let
do
you get
now.
out of here today, and will you come back, first of all, and help us out?
Absolutely.
Eric Brandt's his name, Fifth Gear Marketing. How do people get in touch with you? Can you help people all over the country? Obviously, you're digital. You don't need to be in the same city, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
go to fifthgearmarketing.com. If you're listening to us on the radio, the fifth part is the number 5. We'll tweet it out to our
Like what I drank
media.
this weekend.
And
Fifth.
a fifth, and we'll go from there. Eric, thanks so much, Bob. Appreciate it. All right.